is just going to be an absolute dream for Puzzle right now. That's all he really needs to feel super safe. But he's already quite safe. Morrow gets the scout off. He probably knows about the robotics ray. More Nidus is going up.
Yeah, I don't know where that one popped up. Maybe
over here on the left side.
Okay.
Morrow just wants to have them already.
Reinforcing / retreat Nidus.
The Spire is up though, and Morrow has quite some money, so I think we're going to see a Muda switch, Ben, and maybe that's why he gets all those Niduses up already, because he wants to be as mobile as possible.
Muda Nidus, man, it's my favorite, although I wouldn't say do it on this map.
No, dual side probably not the best map for a base race. And he's still upgrading Zerglings. No, he's actually making 13 Roaches. Now I'm really confused.
I just feel like Morrow's confused right now. This has been a strange game from beginning to end. The Void Ray getting up into the main base with the sentries, Morrow then somehow cleaning it up without taking necessarily lethal damage. Morrow's up to 74 drones though, so this economy is starting to get where he wants it, but his army composition.
He just wants to get Roach Corruptor right now, but I don't think he has to worry that much about these 1 or 2. Maybe he just wants to take out the Colossus, and then he feels with the amount of Hydras that he has, 13, that should be enough to deal with the Immortals. But I don't know. Morrow has a lot of faith in this very, very standard Protoss army, in his very standard Zerg army. No Infestors, no massive upgrades on the Roaches, no Tunneling Claws, no Burrow, no O1 upgrades.
This is like old school ZVP. I mean, I feel like I've seen this scenario play out 100,000 times, and I kind of suspect I know how it's going to end. Morrow's going to need a real dream engagement. This army of Puzzle is getting... I mean, it's almost the ideal army for fighting what Morrow has. The Corruptor count's pretty low. Morrow's going to go ahead and max out with just like 6-7 Corruptors.
If Puzzle fights before 175, 185 supply, I can actually see this going Morrow's way. I'm keeping a really close eye on the minimap right now because I'm so sick of missing things, which almost never happens. But it's just purple and purple, man.
A couple of Queens getting cleaned up here as Puzzle begins to work on that creep. I heard another Nidus finishing somewhere.
I think just on the left side again.
Yeah. So just
oh, Corruptor's flying in. Colossus taking a lot of damage.
Wow, that's a nice blink, and these Corruptors are going to die pretty fast. One Colossus will fall. The second one's in an awful position. He's going to get focused down by the Roaches. So that's not a bad fight for Morrow, but now Puzzle's got force fields down and a great Link Stalker Immortal Force with a single Colossus supporting. And that will turn Morrow around. He's just going to retreat right into that Nidus farm. This is really cool use of Nidus.
Yeah, that is pretty smart. Hopefully he doesn't have an end of the Nidus, otherwise a lot of units would be trapped right now. He's going to try to go for a little bit of multi-prong aggression. Nidus going up on the right side of the map as well. This is funny. On a big map like Metropolis, this would be so absolutely awesome. Of course, dual side is so much smaller.
Yeah.
It's going to be harder to pull this off, and we have a couple of Link Stalkers over here for Puzzle as well. However, reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, Nidus reinforcing. This is a cool move by Morrow. He's gonna race with the Nidus. So he's gonna lose this third base, absolutely, but he can just come right through the Nidus with everything. He can even bring drones through, Kev, and expand on the other half of the map, and that's gonna actually be tough for Puzzle to deal with. So this is a really interesting development in this game.
This is getting really interesting. And key thing right now, Ben, there's only a single Colossus at that army. Oh, Morrow, I would have loved to see him be a bit more careful right now. He's losing so many units.
Yeah,
but I felt he shouldn't have lost.
Is doing a ton of damage. The main base of Morrow really getting shelled heavily. Now some mutas are being made. Ling's going to be unloading in the main base as well, so Morrow really pulling out all the stops here. This is going to be a crazy race. Force field going down. That Colossus worth his weight in gold. How many kills does he have right now? We'll never know. He fell before we could click on him. Probes all falling. The natural expansion of Morrow is dead. It's just the main base of Morrow against the main base of Puzzle right now. Supply-wise, very close, 80 to 100. Army supply is almost identical. This game could still go either way.
Yeah, this is mad right now. I mean, Puzzle is really, really all in with this little attack. He does have a ton of Blink Stalkers though, and Blink Stalkers on a small map like dual side should be pretty much everything you want to have as well in a base race scenario. He's going to spot the first mutas as well. He leaves quite a few units behind.
That was a mistake, thinking he can leave some Stalkers behind and clean up. They, in fact, die, and that's just a donation to the army of Morrow.
This is crazy.
Speaking of donations, Puzzle catches some units out of position as well, so both players scrambling right now. Puzzle doesn't really have any probes, and Morrow is still mining, so it's no probes at all. One Nexus for Puzzle with no money. He can't build a probe. So Puzzle has to win with this army.
Wow, that's so big right now. That is really, really big. Only 15 minerals. If he only wouldn't have made those 3 cannons, if he would have cancelled one cannon.
Oh my god, Puzzle has to win with this army, and it's possible, but he's going to have to do everything perfectly. And again, Morrow is still mining. Morrow has income. So he's not dead. He's not all in.
Man, this series is absolutely ridiculous. Cannons doing a little bit of damage to these mutas. A lot of Zerglings right now. Should actually... Oh, yes.
Stalkers are there.
Oh, Morrow, if Morrow only knew that Puzzle didn't have money, he would never take this fight.
Oh, and he loses some units pretty carelessly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not carelessly. He's doing what he thinks is right. 55 supply to 50.